I feel like I should be color commentating this. The pink and the red are out. The black, the water. Yeah, there's a lot of paint up here. This is going to be a little bit like a Gallagher show, so did you guys bring your tarps? You guys bring your, you'll be fine. You're wearing black and red. There's black and red here. All right. Have fun.
Thank you, Daddy. Give Daddy a round of applause, guys. This is my first time, guys. I am an artist, but I decided to paint the Statue of Liberty because she's a woman of freedom, and so am I. And this goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Did you know? I mean, give it up for yourselves, right? Girl power, you know? She was one of the first ladies to be put on a pedestal, all right? You know? A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. So, Jelly's from the South Bronx. Anybody from New York?
Yeah.
Yes.
Boogie down.
The boogie down. What are we known for in the Bronx? Yankees. Italian food.
Chop shops.
Chop shops.
Originator of hip hop.
That's right. And crack. That's right. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We're cooking it. That's right. We aim to please. We have gluten-free, halal-free. That's right. We want to make sure that we cover all allergies because we want to make sure that everyone's satisfied, you know? Oh my God. Satisfied, the last customer. You know, just like the ratings that they give on the restaurants. Have you guys ever went to a restaurant that was like B-rated and doubted yourself afterwards? Like, was that a choice I should have made, or should I went to the A+ one? You know? It's crazy, the decisions that you have to make. Honestly, I'm a starving artist, guys. You know, being up here, I realized that, you never know when your last meal is your last meal. Who's had top ramen for like a whole week? You know? Have you ever had to stretch the ramen out and try to add things like chicken, mixed vegetables? You try to jazz it up, you know, add some chopped onion, some eggs. You really think you're at like some Ani ramen place or something? But you're just poor. You're just poor. Have you guys ever been so broke that your friends suggest that you go out and you're too broke, so you suggest the cheapest place ever? Like, ooh, I know this great burger shop. They have the best patties, you know? At the same time, it's like, you can't afford to go out to the lobster and bisque place that they want to go to. But, you know, maybe that's just jelly. Maybe that's just jelly. But honestly, even the famous artists, you guys remember Van Gogh? Yeah. He was going through it so badly that even he gave up. He'd rather lose his hearing than to deal with life. He cut off his own ear, all right? And then you even have Basquiat. He was homeless and a drug addict. He's worth more now dead than he was alive. So as I realized, as a starving artist, I'll probably be worth more dead than I am alive. So this piece right here, guys, get ready, okay? You never know. You never know. See you at the funeral, okay? See you at the funeral. Who here treasures their cell phone better than their own spouse? Anyone? Anyone worried about paying that phone bill? Has anyone lost their cell phone or dropped it in water? Yeah, you die a little, right? I've dropped my phone in the water and I literally thought life was over. You feel like you're disconnected literally from everyone. Has anybody ever tried to put it in rice to recover it? Yeah. Did it work? No. It didn't work for you? No. What happened? You know, did you just go?
The right brand of rice.
The right brand of rice. You see how poor we are at this point? We're at the point where we're trying to save our phone with rice, okay? And you gotta find was it a white rice or a brown rice? Spanish rice. See? You never know. You never know. There could have been some confusion there. You probably need more of a jasmine rice, something a little fancy. You know, but I had a coworker. Shout out to the coworkers, guys. Anybody have worked with like dumbass people? was so dumb that she dropped her phone in the toilet at work, and because we don't have rice at work, because you know everyone has rice at work, she found a corn muffin. Yeah. And she crumbled the corn muffin over the phone to save it. As I watched her, I realized I gotta get out of here. You know, like wow, and I graduated. Woo! It was really bad. So I have this song for you guys. You guys remember the Prince song, When Doves Cry?
Yeah.
Well, this is Jelly's version, When the Phone Dies, okay? So it goes like this. Dropped you in a puddle, you and I off to the mall. Screen shows no recovery. Can you my iPhone? Can you reboot? Dream as if you're an 8 plus, or maybe a 10XR2. Apple Tech strike curious faces. They know the issues with Mac Pros too. How could you just leave me wireless? Alone in a world so droid. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my iPhone still froze. Maybe I'm just like my Bluetooth. It's never synchronized. It's never synchronized. Why does technology fail us? This is what it feels like when your phone dies. Obviously, I still have my 9 to 5. Okay. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. How's she coming along? You know, I'm just trying to jazz her up. I'm like a little Jelly Ross up here. You guys remember Bob Ross? You know?
Wow.
This is a pink. This is a what kind of pink would you guys call this?
Fuchsia.
Fuchsia or hot pink? Yes. Bob Ross would probably describe it as like a fluffy pink hippo color or something, you know. But no, as we go along, John was talking about stalking as well. Anybody ever been stalked here? Anyone? Yeah.
No.
Wow. Are you actually a stalker, Natty? Quite adorable. Wow. That says the sick one. No, I love Natty. Give a round of applause for Natty. Natty is one of my favorite comedians. He smiles, but he's a killer. He's like Dexter. Anybody watch Dexter? Like, he's adorable, but I would never be in the parking lot alone with him. Yeah. It's like, okay, Natty, gotta go. Yeah, Natty. Yeah, gotta go. He's like, Natty, I'd imagine your trunk would have like duct tape and some shovels.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know. Marriage, right? Yeah. Anyone live in the basement and in a relationship? Anyone? Yeah. My aunt actually lives in the basement. She can't take my uncle anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. She says the older they get, the funkier they are. Ladies, is that true? Do our men become scented the older they get, you know? Are they less immune to water, soap? I mean, my uncle gave up. I really believe he gave up on that aspect of life. Like, soap? Who needs that, you know? He's like, you know, I'd rather dial on the phone than use dial on my body, right? You know? But But seriously, marriage is hard. How many years have you guys been married? What's the longest marriage here? Shout it out. Like 12 years. 20. Wow. You said that really low too. Like, 20 years, my dear? 20. Has it been lovely? Real encouraging. Yes, inspiring. I'm ready for marriage. Yes, marriage can either make you or break you. You know, anybody still dating or giving up on that life?
Yes.
Yes. These apps ain't loyal, okay? I've gotten a few free meals. I'll tell you that. Some great meals. I take men to places that I always wanted to go but couldn't afford. You know? And you order the finest. You know, you've got to order the finest. Because then you know if he has enough. And if it doesn't work out, hey, you know, at least you ate a good meal. A good meal, you you know. Don't judge Jelly, please don't, you know. But as a starving artist, I've seen it all. Back to being stalked. I've actually been in a bipolar relationship. Anybody bipolar here? No one wants to admit it, right? But somebody right now is going through it. But it was sad. I actually over-medicated this guy because I was ready to get out of there, you know? And being with somebody bipolar is like being a nurse. And honestly, you know, it was a struggle for me. So Jelly has another song for you guys. You remember the Carly Rae Jepsen song, So Call Me Maybe?
Yeah.
Woo! This is Don't Call Me Baby. Okay? So it goes, I saw him by the hotel. He grabbed me, said never tell. I ran from you and I fell, but now you're in my face. I trade my dog for this shit. Scratches and cuts on my wrist. I wasn't looking for this, but now he's in my face. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, knife was showing. Crazy night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and you are crazy. You're such a stalker. Don't call me baby. That's my version, guys. Jelly's just full of a lot of shit, you know? I just wish I could capitalize off of it and make money, but you know. Back to starving artists. Back to starving artists. But, oh, yes, please guys, make sure you sign up for the raffle as well. And make sure you check out all our lovely art. Me and John do animation. You see his lovely animation over there? Really funny stuff. Check out his website. Check out the photos and prints. I do not believe I know the comedian who did this art, but it's beautiful. Chip, yes, Chip is awesome and amazing. And then you have some of Jelly's Super Jelly art over here. You guys can check it out. I remixed it. All superheroes that you know. Yes, support us, guys. We're working hard. We're working hard. Yes, give us a round of applause. No, but seriously, before I leave you guys, and before I finish our Lady Liberty, I also wanted to talk to you guys about some troubling stuff going on in the news too. Have you guys heard about these cockfights they have going on? Yeah. They have these illegal cockfights where these roosters have blades attached to their legs. Did you hear about these dirty fights, man? Dirty fights. And people, it's like people doing this for like, with dogs. Have you heard of that? Where people gamble against dogs, which is really sad. Dogs fighting. It's really inhumane, right? Well, this man who was running these illegal cockfights, one of the birds actually killed him. What? Yeah, he bled out. Yeah, it's really sad. It was his last cock. But I'm bummed. Yeah, you guys get it. You got it. For the people in the back. But we also growing up in the Bronx, guys, I've seen it all. Anybody been to any strip clubs? No, nobody wants to be honest? Yeah. Well, Jelly's been to a few, right? And at one strip club, I actually saw these two hookers outside, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thriving, right? You know? And one of the strippers, she was just like, you know, I can smell the money in the air. We're gonna make so much money tonight. In fact, all we do is win, no matter what. And then the other hooker, she's like, you know what? I can even smell the penis in the air.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. This is reaching, right? And the other hooker was over, she's like, oh, my bad, girl. I just burped.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, dirty jelly. Well, love you guys, and hope you love my masterpiece. I did a little rendition of Lady Liberty, and come check out my art, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the show. Natty.
ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jelly. Look at that. So now is the time of the show where we give away free stuff. So if you guys have little yellow slips and we don't have them yet, please let me know. Looks like you're all good to go. All right. Let's see here. Hey, Trumbull, could you do me a favor?